ever since I posted that video speaking about why we shouldn't be listening to K-pop if we are trying to walk with Jesus, a lot of you guys have been asking me how I got over my obsession with K-pop. So I was really obsessed with Stray Kids from about 2023 to 2024, somewhere around there, and even a bit of 2025. So maybe not as long as most die-hard K-pop fans, but I was still a fan. I was a stan. Like, I would keep up with their schedules. I would always be scrolling on Twitter for like majority of the day to keep up with what they were posting, what they were releasing, to keep up with small like Stray Kids crumbs, all of that jazz. I didn't go as far as buying all the albums and doing the fan call stuff and stuff, but I was really like I was a stan. I knew everyone's birthdays, I knew everyone's hobbies, I knew everyone's likes and dislikes, I knew like all the dynamics between the members. I was always looking out for their content, and Felix was my bio, so I was like heavily standing him. And I even listened to some songs that I didn't really like just because I was a stan. And I even joined a streaming group once, so you can basically say that I gave a lot of myself to being a Stray Kids stan. But how did I get out of it? So one day I remember sitting at my desk and I was watching a Stray Kids video or something. I was also scrolling on TikTok at the same time because attention span, and God communicated to me that I had to let go of Stray Kids if I wanted to pursue him fully, and if I wanted to fully be on his side and following him, I would have to deny my flesh and pick up my cross, right? And that was the moment when I realized, oh, so I have to give up Stray Kids if I want to follow God. Oh, I have to give up Stray Kids if I want to stop being lukewarm. And in that moment it hurt so much. Like, I remember being so sad and upset about it, and kind of resistant to it as well, because I was like, I don't want to give up Stray Kids. I want to still keep up with their content. I still want to follow them. So I wasn't ready to give them up, so I didn't. But I did decide to take God more seriously. I started spending more time with him. I started trying to be more consistent with reading my Bible and trying to pray more. And I also asked him to change my heart and the desires of my heart so that they align with him and what he wants for my life. And then I noticed over time, my usual routine of scrolling through Twitter as my downtime, as my me time to keep up with Stray Kids content, I started getting bored at that. Like, all the stuff I was seeing, I just wasn't interested. It wasn't exciting me. There was no dopamine hit. Same thing with keeping up with their schedules, keeping up with their releases. I started getting bored and less interested, and I was like, oh,